some fans in Cleveland will also be like, we kind of want to see these young kids develop. We don't want it to become all LeBron all the time, all about him anymore. I think some people would feel that way. I disagree. I agree with you, Wilds. It's about winning championships, so I would want LeBron back.
With the recent shocking news that Kyrie Irving will actually be staying with the Brooklyn Nets and not going to the Lakers, the speculation has begun to heat up about the possibility of LeBron James coming back to Cleveland. What this means for the NBA is what I'm going to be breaking down in this video, and let me just tell you, there is a lot. What's going on, everyone? Thank you all for clicking on this video. If you enjoy it, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like and left a comment. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss another video. I'm spending all my time focusing on the quality of my videos now, so all your support really means the world. So with all the buzz that's been going around the NBA lately, a new potential league-changing rumor has come out within the last few days, and it's not unrealistic at all. Many analysts, including the very own Brian Windhorst, said to keep an eye on what the Cleveland Cavaliers do this offseason. If the Cavs don't extend Caris LeVert and lay off the Collin Sexton contract, it could very well mean that they are preparing for a reunion with LeBron James in 2023. Although many fans don't want this at all, things are starting to shape out this way. Many Cleveland fans think that getting LeBron back would mess up all the chemistry and he wouldn't be a good fit for our young team at all. But I disagree. In fact, if LeBron James finds a way to come back to Cleveland, then I think that guarantees them a championship, assuming he still plays at an all-star level. I really think the Cavs' young core is that good that if a player like LeBron joins up, they will be unstoppable. One of the media members on First Things First, when referring to LeBron, said, "I wouldn't crush LeBron if he decides to go back to Cleveland." He said, "After all, it is his hometown, but I say no for a few reasons. One, it won't be the same. It really won't. The team will be very good because they have a lot of nice young players, but I'm telling you, when LeBron went back the second time, even though Cleveland won a championship, it wasn't the same. There is a very small chance he would be willing to take a low deal, so Cleveland would have to let Collin Sexton and Caris LeVert walk away, which is too high of a price in my opinion for a 38-year-old. Many fans, including myself, would love to see the homegrown young core develop together with no outside distractions. Either way, however you decide to look at it, if the Cavs sign LeBron James back in 2023, that will increase their title odds immensely, and like it or not, that is the ultimate goal in the NBA. The only thing I can say about this from a fan perspective is that there is no way the Cavs can let LeBron take control of anything if he decides to come back. He should be on a limited role, and the offense still would need to run fully through Darius Garland. The reason so many rumors have come out about James coming back again is because of the mess that the Lakers are in. Depending on how many years Bronny James is in college, it would make perfect sense for LeBron James to come back home. The Lakers were in the running for Kyrie Irving, but since that didn't work out, they are stuck with Westbrook, AD, who is made of glass, and a bunch of old players and bench warmers. There is almost no chance for the Lakers to win in the future. Also, if LeBron is serious about his case in the GOAT debate, he needs another ring to shut up the haters. Returning back to the Cavs would automatically make them a top 5 contender in my eyes. I would love to see some things get back to like it was in 2014 through 19, because that was the NBA's prime for this era. Anyways, moving on to talking about just the Cavs, they are coming off an amazing and surprising season that should have led to more wins, but injuries kept them from reaching their potential. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and Jarrett Allen are already developing into a big three, and the future is super bright. There's really no need for LeBron James because I think these guys will make the Cavs contenders anyways, but obviously he would help. Guys like Levert and Oche will help the depth at the small forward position, so there's really no holes in this Cavs roster heading into the 2023 season. I don't know what you guys think, but I believe the Cavs are going to be a top 4 team in the East. And if they get LeBron James on top of that next year, then look out. There's also been rumors going around about James signing for the vet minimum to return to Cleveland. Although highly unlikely, this would be unfair for the NBA and a free championship for the Cavs. LeBron would probably face tons of slander if he did this just because it's LeBron, but realistically, he will be 38 years old, so I don't have a problem with it, but I'm also a Cleveland fan, so I'm a little biased. LeBron might choose not to take the minimum because it could affect the players ahead of him, but he has a unique situation, so I think he could get away with signing the minimum if he chooses to do so. Again, for his legacy, he needs more championships, and that is the main driving force for a potential LeBron reunion. Now switching directions and talking about LeBron's future with the Lakers, they're not totally screwed because in 1 year, LA will free up tons of cap space and will be able to sign anyone they want. That could be a reason, along with the amazing weather of course, for why Bron chooses to stay. This next season is going to be really bad for the Lakers. They probably won't make the playoffs. And after that, if they want to rebuild, they really can't because they don't own any first round picks. It's a pretty bad situation, so LA's only hope is to get LeBron to stay, wait out Westbrook's contract, then sign a few players around LeBron and AD. They can also trade AD and try to get the value that's left in him while they can. All these recent rumors may also be a sign that LeBron's relationship with the Lakers is a little more fractured than we thought. It will be interesting to see what happens within the next few years, but I would love the fairy tale ending of him going back to Cleveland and bringing home one last championship. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen and if you think the Cavs should even accept LeBron if he wanted to make a reunion. I know the feelings are going to be mixed, but again, no matter the age, LeBron James is LeBron James. Either way for Cleveland, the future is super bright with the young core, so no matter what happens, things will only go up from here. As a Cavs fan, it's just incredible how fast this team has been able to rebuild and become relevant again. Even without LeBron, I definitely see the Cavs as a top 4 or 5 team in the East if they can stay somewhat healthy. That's going to be the end of this video. Let me know in the comments below what I should make next. This video took a long time to plan out and make, so I would really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later.